So now that we're calling out people in a professional and spiritual stance, let me have the honor here. Okay? First and foremost, I'm Tiff. I am a member of Turning Point UNLV. It is a pleasure and honor to be with everybody here. Geez, where do I begin? Matter of fact, where do I start? I take that back. I do know where I need to start. First and foremost, the pastor that I was watching who says that her and her husband know Erica and Charlie personally, Gigi and Mac, the family, etc., and of course Turning Point. But what she doesn't realize is that Turning Point is a national organization. Or maybe her strife and grief were just kind of blocking that thought as a whole. And maybe she really kind of didn't process that properly. But there's that. Okay. The problem that I have is that she's saying that she's a pastor. I cannot believe that whatever congregation they belong to have not called her out. Because it should have been done a long time ago. I loved Charlie. I cared for Charlie. He was a personal friend of mine. He was my mentor. He is the reason, the forefront of why I came to Christ successfully. So I'm going to stop with that. But here's the issue. Here's the big wham down, slap down, whatever you want to call it. I don't care. You are a woman. In accordance with the living word, the scriptures, you cannot, absolutely cannot lead any church or congregation. You can do like women's ministry and things like that, and definitely reach out to other women and things like that in the community and within your congregation at large. But you can't be a pastor. You're not going to sit here and litigate that with me. Whereas anybody else either. Literally, not a soul will sit before me and litigate that with me. Because that's with what the Old Testament from the Bible says. Women, factually, truthfully, evidently, and scripturally cannot and should not be permitted to lead any congregation. Now, as women, we can definitely do faith-based groups, like, for example, women's ministry and things like that. Like, separate. An entire